This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com. The Rosen Coaster wants to know, is there a match in wrestling history that you feel could have benefited from being produced in a cinematic form, and what would it be? Interesting little topical question. We're seeing more cinematic style matches lately, more creative outside of the ring stuff. And a lot of that was easier because there weren't fans in the building, and it sort of broke up the monotony. But when you look back through wrestling history, is there a match where you think maybe it being a cinematic thing could have been better than what we actually saw?
Can I put a request in?
Sure.
We've had two of merit in the cinema, in our cinematic history right now. Undertaker AJ Styles.
Yep.
And the football match.
Yep. The AEW Stadium Stampede. Now, some people would say Bray Wyatt and John Cena and the Money in the Bank and blah, blah, blah. But I agree. Those are the two that are most critically acclaimed: Stadium Stampede and AJ and Undertaker.
Why don't we just say that we tried everything humanly possible during this pandemic to make the audience have something different to look at, something to entertain them, to enhance their viewing pleasure. And they were both huge successes, I would say, from a creativity standpoint. Let's just leave it there. Let's go back to wrestling. Let's go back to what we do and make that product as good as we can, instead of looking for the third cinematic conquest and it possibly and probably being less than. That's not the business we're in.
Here's a fun question from Shane Hill. He says, if Arn had to face the APA in a tag match, what would he rather take? Farouk's chokeslam spinebuster or Bradshaw's clothesline from hell?
I would just simplify it and find a building to jump off of.
Listen, I've always, as a fan, thought that JBL clothesline is one of the most brutal looking things I'd ever seen. Then I hear interviews from guys every now and again who say, oh no, you just had to know how to take it. It would be a delight. I never saw one that didn't look like he was trying to fucking put you in the third row.
That was guys that had survived it, sticking their chest out, knowing that, hey, I survived, but telling you, no big deal. Bradshaw never threw a clothesline that he didn't have evil intentions with. And when Ron Simmons could pick you up, jerk you up, snatch you up from anywhere at any time that he wanted to, and just stick you. And I've never felt more like a newborn baby in somebody's arms than I felt Ron Simmons power slamming me. It's just something. It's like a ride at Disneyland. You just hang on, because it's inevitable what's going to happen.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.